Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we're talking about inflation, which is at its highest right now in the US, in the world, in the universe, because it's at 8.9% or 8.9%. It was used to be 9.1%, but it went down. So today we're talking about how the inflation can be stopped and what we have to do and what are the consequences of stopping the inflation. And I'm going to be talking about if inflation is good or not. So in this video, I want to thank you all so much for the latest video's performance. We got over 100 views, and I wanted to thank you all so much for the support that you guys are giving me. So first of all, I want to talk about how the inflation can be stopped. To stop the inflation, we have to raise the interest rates, which the interest rates is the money that you have to pay extra for lending. Let's say you want to borrow $100 because you don't have $100. So you need that $100. And to get that $100, you have to pay an interest. It was used to be like 0.25%, so you would give $2.50, no wait, 25 cents for borrowing $100, but now it's like $2, so you have to give $2 back. The reason why we have to increase interest rates is because when the inflation goes up, the banks need to, like, the inflation means the money is losing its value. So let's say you borrowed $100 and in a year it will lose 8% of the value. So you have to give that 8% back to the bank so that the bank can not lose money. So this is why the inflation is important. So the first thing is to raise interest rates, which the Fed is doing right now. The second is to increase the production. When the COVID thing happened, every supplier stopped producing, which meant that the producers produces less goods because there were not buyers. So when people produce less, and when the economies opened up and people started making money, they wanted to buy it, and there was not enough supply. And to fulfill their needs, they need to buy it. And there's more demand, and there's less supply. So when the demand goes up, people will buy more. I mean, people have to buy more because they need it. So people will want to buy it, and they will offer more money. So let's say there's 10 apples and there's 100 people who wants to buy it. The price will be, let's say, 10 cents. But if there's 100 million people and there's 10 apples, it will worth more because people will want to buy it and people will offer more. The rich guys offer more, the poor guy offers more because he needs it, or the guy needs it, or she needs it. Yeah, so that's how it works. So when the economy is shut down and the supply chains were affected, there were not enough supplies, so the prices went up. So when the factories start to reopen up, they will produce more because there's more demand and they can make more profit, and the price will go down if they produce more. So the second thing is production. The first thing was interest rates. And the third thing is, I think we need to stop printing more money. So when the stimulus checks happened, people got more money and people bought more things. And when there was not enough production to fulfill that need, there were shortages happening in the economy, and people were paying more. So let's say I got $100 check for free. Of course, I'm gonna spend it because it's free. And I would go there and buy a let's say they gave me $1,000 because you can't buy anything with $100. We don't live in the 1980s. So you go and buy a MacBook. So my friend, who was actually stupid, bought a MacBook, and he had to and he told me that the prices went up. Of course the prices are going to go up. Are you stupid? Because you bought it with your free money. And when 1 million people got these checks, they bought stupid things like Apple MacBooks, or they paid their rent. So when people got that money, I'm not saying paying your rent is bad, but buying like unnecessary goods made like them go up, and that's why there's chip shortage. It's not because of the production is low. It's because the chip shortage happened because people got more money and they were spending, and the production wasn't going up, and that happened. And yes, so I think that's it. So the first thing was interest rates, second thing is production, and the third one was the money printing problem. So this happened throughout the COVID thing, and inflation is at its heights. So that's why the gas prices are going up. It's not because we're not producing less oil. It's because people got the money and they were spending more money on road trips, and there were not enough gas, so they had to produce more. But there's inflation, so nobody wants to produce more in an inflationary period. Also, inflation is bad for the economy because people will trust less to the government, and they will store more monetary goods, so they will spend it on, let's say, houses, so that they can get a good investment. But right now, the inflation is cooling down because interest rates are going up, and also production is catching up with the demand. And yes, so thank you all so much for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.